Hello guys, it's Kateryna Coskundeniz with Keller Select and April Palacios with Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. And in today's video, we will talk more detailed about the down payment assistance program from North Carolina Finance Agency that we talked about before. But the additional information will be about some restrictions, and it's just a lot of information, so we didn't want to put it in one video. But April will just continue and let us know.
So there are program restrictions in regards to refinancing that property and selling that home. So this is not a grant. The $15,000 coming on April 1st of 2023 from the North Carolina Housing Finance Agency is not a grant. This is a deferred forgivable second lien. What that means is that you will have a second lien on your home, not necessarily a second mortgage, because there is no monthly payment required on this money. If they give you $15,000, they're not going to charge you more than $15,000 for repayment if you sell the house before a certain time period. So that sounded a little confusing, so I'm going to back it up there. They have a restriction of 15 years. Forgivable period. That means if you sell the house, refinance the house, or move out of the home before year 15 gets here, then it's not fully forgiven. You stay there for 15 years and you don't do any of those things, you never have to pay a dime back to them. So it really truly is forgivable if you meet the requirements. If you wanted to refinance, you have to wait 7 years, or you would have to pay it back in full. They will allow that exception after the first 7 years for you to do a rate reduction refinance, not a cash out refinance. If you're going to do a cash out refinance, then you would have to pay them in full before you receive any of the proceeds from the equity in the home. If you sell the home before the first 10 years, then you owe them back in full. If you sell the house after 10 years and before 15, then the amount of money that you owe could be different, because they do begin to reduce that amount by 20% years 11 through 15. So each year after year 10, they'll start to reduce it 20% until you get to year 15 and it's fully forgiven. So you could pay all of it back if you're within the first 10 years. Or you can have a reduced amount that you're paying back to them if it's after the first 10 years. So you're going to want to definitely talk with a real estate agent who is very familiar with this, because they can help you to get the details on your payoff. Your payoff is going to include that amount for how much is owed in full, because you'll have your primary mortgage that you'll owe, the one that you're actually paying on monthly. Then you'll have this secondary lien that has the restriction saying that you cannot sell or refinance within certain time periods. So it's going to be very important that you communicate with your real estate agent about that, and they are familiar with it so that they can help you through that process. There are some additional restrictions to the program in regards to acreage. They do not want more than 5 acres to be attached to the property, and they will not allow it to work for existing manufactured homes. They will allow a new construction manufactured home. That one requires a 660 credit score, but other than that, a 640 credit score qualifies for the program. That is the middle credit score, and it is for all borrowers attached to the loan. We could certainly look at your personal financial portfolio to let you know if you qualify for the program and how it might benefit and work for you. But those were some very important factors that we wanted to make sure that we covered, because if you don't know, you don't know. And that's what we're here for. We're professionals. We're here to help you and guide you along the way so that you know what all your options are.
Thank you, April. Thank you for detailed information about all the restrictions. And thank you guys for following us. Please stay with us and you will know more information about use in lending in real estate.